Okay, Doug, tell me again. What am I looking at?
Psychotria.
Psychotria. In other words, a psycho tree?
It kind of is a psychotree because it's got the, at least it's in the genus that has a lot of hallucinogenic properties.
So is it better baked into brownies or made tea with?
I don't know, it might even be the roots that you have to get at to get that.
Okay, worthy of some research. What's this?
I have no idea.
Whatever
But
it is,
it's
the
obviously
honeybees.
very popular
Yeah.
with the bees.
Now, what makes a flower popular with the honeybees?
That it produces a lot of nectar.
Okay. Yeah, they're really loving this.
Yeah.
Now, they're usually not aggressive, these honeybees, right?
Right, you're not messing with their hive.
Right. Although it's nearby. But these are all girls.
These are all girls because worker honeybees are always female. About the only thing that males do is mate. Sort of like humans.
Just like in, yeah, yeah, exactly. So how about the queen? She's a girl?
She's a girl too. Yeah.
She's a really special girl.
She's a special girl, as queens tend to be.
And do they fight it out as to who gets to be the special girl and stay home
Actually,
and just mate?
Actually, whether you're a worker or a queen is determined from birth, depending on if the queen produces a fertilized egg, that will turn into another queen. If she produces an unfertilized egg, it'll turn into a worker. But if again, as with humans, you can't have two queens.
No, you can't.
And when the workers are raising new queens, there'll often be several cells in the hive that they're trying to bring along, and if one queen emerges first, she will immediately go and sting to death the developing bees in the other cells. If two emerge simultaneously, then they do have to fight it out to the death.
And do the other bees watch?
Yes.
Oh my God. Some sort of a eupatorium.
Eupatorium. Other things that are eupatoriums. Do you know what Joe Pye weed is?
Yeah.
That's a eupatorium.
Isn't that poisonous?
I don't think so.
What? Oh, Jimson weed is what I'm
Jimson
thinking
weed
of.
is poisonous. Yes.
But that's not the same thing as
That's
Joe
not.
Pye
No,
weed.
no, no. They're not even in the same plant family. And you can see, even though this isn't really terribly open yet, there are a few open. There are already a lot of bees around it. Eupatoriums are really good nectar sources. Bees and butterflies love them.
I see a ladybug going down the
Oh
stem.
yeah.
Which I'm assuming is a good sign.
Yeah, ladybugs are predators.
Yeah.
And they eat a lot of
things.
plant pests, yeah, especially aphids.
Which is why if you get them in the house, you should leave them in the house.
Well, we get up north, you probably do too in Connecticut, these huge infestations of Asian ladybirds late in the summer. And
yeah.
They're not going to be helping with any pest insects that you would have in your house.
Oh, and I let them go.
Yeah. They're one of these cases of biological control gone awry.
So who's responsible for them? The Chinese?
That's where they come from originally.
I knew it.
Yeah.
You know, mosquitoes. If I can't walk through here after the sun goes too far down in the sky because the mosquitoes are incredibly aggressive down here. Are they native?
Yes.
No.
Were you hoping I was going to say no?
Yes. Oh, look at this. It's one of those little spiders. I don't know if the web will actually come out here on the video, but
it's a cute web.
Yeah, it's a very nice one.
Something I have never actually done, but I saw this in a book when I was a kid, that supposedly you can take a nice spider web like that.
Right.
And
you put a black piece of construction paper behind it. You spray it white or something.
That's it. And have you done that?
No, but I saw it on Captain Kangaroo when I was a kid.
And, you know, I always wanted to try it, and I've never gotten around to it.
No, I haven't either. I think the problem is they tend to have spiders in them who resent that. But I heard, or I read somewhere the other day, that at the end of the day, a spider will eat its web.
Depends on the species.
Which is very economical if you think about it.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. It's just so sustainable. I mean, we should really eat our silk shirts rather than throw them out when we're done with them, I think. All right. This is, I've been calling this the turpentine tree. And I've been telling everybody that ever came through here with me that that's the tree that we get turpentine from. But you're saying it's a gumbo limbo?
Gumbo limbo. And I'm saying I think turpentine comes from pine trees.
Huh. Oh, I've misdirected a number of people.
Well, we should look it up before we say who is
Gumbo
won the
limbo.
argument here.
So is the limbo named after this tree?
I don't know.
Is this the tree that was used by the locals to invent the limbo? Maybe a branch?
It could be. I mean, there's
That's
a
a
gumbo
better
limbo
story
moon
than the...
above. Soon you'll fall in gumbo limbo love. They're bigger than that big thing that just flew over us.
Helicopter
Helicopter
damselflies?
damselflies. And they've got brilliant colors out at the tips of the wings, and they specialize on plucking spiders and their prey out of webs. Oh, giant swallowtail just flew over.
And they can get them out of the web without getting stuck?
Yes. And that's what gives them their name. They kind of hover like a helicopter in front of the web.
Yeah, but they're called damselflies for
Yes.
some other reason, I'm assuming.
Well, damselflies and dragonflies are related. Damselflies, the easiest difference is most damselflies can fold their wings over their backs. Most dragonflies can't.
And that would be a trait of a damsel rather than a dragon.
Yes. Damsels fold their wings, apparently.
Except when they were in distress.